So, our story begins in the city of Sharn, whose towers reach heavenwards as if to touch the moons scattered about the daytime sky. A network of bridges, walkways, and elevators present a maze in every direction, each bustling with cosmopolitan citizens. Above the city, the shining Skyway district eclipses the sun, and below, the poor and needy pace the slums for their next meal. In the district of Upper Dura, toward the reaches of Sharn's mile-high towers, a crowd of would-be heroes has gathered. So, each of you have recently joined the Clifftop Adventurers Guild, and, as such, have been invited up here as kind of a entrance ceremony. If you... Let me switch you over to this map.
Also, please tell me it's a coincidence that the three of us were chosen at the same time for this.
Absolutely coincidence, because I could not be bothered to come up with a better backstory for it.
Amsh thinks this might be profiling.
Say that again.
Amsh thinks this may be profiling, looking at the heights of the other two.
Alright, so, gathered on the bridge, you three are right over here. You see the crowd packs the place behind you, the crowd packs over here, and then across from you, you see three other people standing. You see...
Say it.
No, actually, the thing that I had with the... I didn't have it pulled up. Roleplay amongst yourselves. I'm sorry. So, we're just going to start it this way. So, you see a man in the middle. Welcome to the tradition as old as Sharn itself. You see an elven man waving his cloak with a practiced flair. A competition of guts and skill to test the mettle of the heroes of the Clifftop Adventurers Guild. And you see, the crowd behind you, cheers at that. And then he points to the other three people across from you. And the cowards from the Death Gate. And the rival crowd, boos and shit at that. You see he bows and picks up a bucket brimming with tokens. And first he comes over to the half-orc, half-goblin, and he hands you a token. You see it's a little bit bigger than a coin, made of brass, and it has a feather on it. And he says, "And you, young sir, what's your name?" To Imsh.
Yep. Imsh. Also, before we get too deep into this, I cannot see anything. I don't know if that came through or not.
Oh my gosh. I fucking love this shit, man. I live for these moments, just so you guys know.
Sounds like kind of sad.
How's that? Yep. Also, anyone who calls me imp is getting kicked in the balls.
Oh, sorry. I said Imsh. Sometimes when I say the M, it sounds like I'm saying a P, but I'm not. I promise.
Oh no, that's Imp saying that out loud.
All right, yeah. So he hands a token to you, and he's like, "And what's your name?" Asking you to introduce yourself to the crowd.
Oh, I'm Imp. I hit things really hard. That's about it.
He leans down. And he's like, "Come on, get the crowd going." But whatever, we'll move on. And you, and he walks over to the halfling here in the middle and hands you a token that looks exactly the same, and says, "And what's your name?"
I'm Callie, and I hit things kind of hard.
Okay, he puts his hand to his face and just kind of rubs it, a little bit annoyed. He's like, goddamn adventure is killed. And he comes over here to the last halfling and he says, "And you, put a little flair in it. What's your name?" And he hands you a token as well.
My name is Haywood. Haywood Jablomi.
Oh no.
God damn it, Gunnar.
So if he dies, no one's going to miss him, right?
Oh god. Alright, so that's all you say?
I come from the world of traveling. My whole life I've been performing for just about everyone.
How far down does this fall again?
You can't see the bottom. That's how far.
It'd be a shame if someone got athletic stuff at the side.
Alright, well he anyway, so he just kind of nods and looks around like, alright then. And he's gonna come over here and he also hands a token to each of these three. You see this one up here who is a God damn it, where's it at? So yeah, you see the first one he hands one to, he introduces himself as Gore, and he is this large half orc with like scarred up armor and some cracks in it, you know, stuff like that. And then you see the next person down introduces her name as Aina, and she is an elf robed in gold and black, and she has a skull kind of painted onto her face like a war paint. And then the last person down here is a halfling who introduces herself as Farron. She has the fucking bunch of halflings on here. What the hell? She has feathers woven into her hair, and she looks a little bit wild, as it were.
How wild.
You just... Jesus.
Imsh is eyeing her. Not the halfling, the elf with the war paint.
Okay. All right. What are you trying to dissertain?
Oh no, he's just sizing her up. He wants to fight her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the announcer comes back over and he really nimbly just kind of jumps back on this barrel and he says, "Each of you have been handed a token of Featherfall, but these aren't like the normal tokens that you would find. These don't activate when you jump. You have to activate them yourselves. Please keep that last part in mind." So, name of the game is Sharn Chicken. I know most of you know what this is, but for those that don't, the aim of the game is simple. The last one to activate your Featherfall token wins. And then he kind of shuffles over and he looks down and he says, and he comes back and he's like, "So, any questions before we take a leap?"
What do we do?
"Oh, my dear boy, you just jump off the side. The last one to activate their Featherfall token wins. Wouldn't take long to get to the bottom, of course." Are we ready?
We don't get to fight him?
No.
So
I mean, not yet, anyway.
Haywood
Damn.
gonna pull out his flute or his horn, and he's just gonna look at this one over here. And he's gonna stare at her, and he's gonna try playing his horn in front of her. He's gonna say, "You wanna dance?"
Get back to your side, cretin.
I don't think you should toot your flute in front of them.
All right, everyone to the edge. And you see these three get right here.
Hey, my dad did this a long time ago.
I look at the I look at my companion and the other guy on our team. We have the weight advantage. We're lighter than they are for the most part. We just have to worry about her.
We got this.
So basically, mechanically speaking, out of character, this is how it's going to go. You're going to jump off the side. You can activate your token anytime. We're going to roll initiative, of course. Every round, I'm going to roll a d8. That's going to tell me if you face an obstacle in your way, and you will have to make an appropriate check to dodge said obstacle.
Nice.
It'll take about 20 seconds, which is 3 rounds, to reach the bottom. Like I said, you can activate any time. At the end of every round, you'll make a wisdom saving throw. Should you fail that, your character gets skittish and activates the token. Let's see. Obstacles. Already said that. Yeah, the one that makes it to the bottom, the team with the team member that makes it to the bottom without activating your token until you actually get to the ground, wins.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just inspire all 3 of us right now, or both of us right now before we jump.
Would you like to hear my horn?
Not necessarily.
Well, how can I inspire you?
Look, you don't have to meta it. Just play some music and inspire us. But no, my character would not want to hear your horn. Well, he probably would, but then you talk. And now it's just...
Would you like inspiration?
I don't know if you can inspire me.
Well, you haven't heard me play. And he pulls so my character Haywood, he pulls out his horn. He starts playing something that would resemble in our world as smooth jazz.
Callie suddenly feels inspired to jump. I can't talk.
Yeah, no, I'll use that flavor text too. The inspiration is having us jump off the side.
Alright, so are you using your Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, who are you using it on? Or are we doing both? How many do you have?
I have 2.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna use it on both of them. It's really good jazz.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright, please
Sorry.
don't do that.
Hopping in, I'm just making my character sheet.
Gotcha. Don't worry, we're just jumping off to get away from Gunnar's character.
Alright, so all of you jump, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so all of you at the same time, so the guy says a final, he waves his hand and he's like, alright, take a leap of faith. Then everyone jumps. So, start of the round. I have rolled initiative just to keep it easy, but what I'm going to do now is roll a D.
All of us?
No. So, first thing, you guys all start barreling down into the clouds. You see a washing line pegged with fresh laundry spans the gap between the towers. I need, let's see, Callie first to roll me a dex save. Acrobatics. I said dex save. I meant acrobatics. 21. Damn. All right. Yeah. You managed to nimbly use the wind to glide your way away from that. Let's see here.
I just realized our team has such a good chance of winning. You're both halflings. You both have advantage of being frightened.
Yes. This was my plan all along.
I forgot about. So, first up out of their team is Gore. He's going to make it.
Gore.
All right, does the same, a little bit less nimbly. He uses the wind. It just catches his armor in the right way. You see him kind of start to tailspin as he just narrowly misses this clothesline. Farron is going to... I wish I had... some music, but since this was last,
hey, I can play some.
I'd rather you not.
Also, Gunnar, I hope it. Not Gunnar. Fuck, Nathan. I hope it's fine. I picked the base half orc. I didn't go Mark of Finding.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So you see Farron and Aina both dodge out of the way with ease. Haywood, I need you to make a Dex acrobatics check.
Wait a minute, because as my thing, I think I have a I can add half of my proficiency bonus to any ability check that doesn't already include my proficiency bonus.
Yep. I think it's already factored in, but
Should be.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how I would tell.
we'll
What's
roll
your...
it and I'll tell you.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you're good either way.
I've done this before with my dad.
With your dad. All right. I don't really know what to comment to that. Yeah, you nimbly dodge out of the way to Imsh.
Oh, here we go. Let's face plant into some clothes.
Get clothesline.
I did not take danger sense.
Mm.
You know, yeah, I'll take that. Maybe that won't just instantly get me out of the game.
With a
If
6.
anything, let's say if anything, the clothes should slow me down.
They do indeed. You hit the clothesline, and for a moment you become tangled, and you drag a ripped bedsheet with you. You will suffer disadvantage on your next dexterity check.
No,
Okay, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna try to turn this into a parachute. I'm not using Featherfall.
that didn't
I'm
work
using my
for
own
my
resources.
dad.
All right, top of the next round. Basically, you guys are just following. That's why I'm just kind of skipping the round. I just put the initiative up so I can track who's doing what without losing track of anybody. So, no, we're just going to go right up the list, apparently. So, all of you see Imsh is falling behind just a little bit, but you're all still falling at a decent amount of speed. And you see a sky coach carrying a pallet of cabbages drifting into your path. Callie, I need you to make an acrobatics check again.
No, Callie.
A 13 passes. You manage to make it right past all three of these guys.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
All right. So, yeah, you see Gore. Gore crashes into the sky coach, and the cabbages just fly out everywhere, tumbling around everyone else. The one that goes right after him is Farron, I think. No, yes, Farron. So she gets a disadvantage on her check. With an 11, ends up hitting a cabbage. It slows her back a little bit. She's kind of falling at the same pace as Imsh and Gore now. And Aina, the same thing. She meets with the with the sky coach and just kind of ends up slowing down. So we have in the lead so far Callie and Haywood. Haywood, I need you to make me an acrobatics
Is the
check.
goal to make it to the bottom first?
It's just I'm just setting up like where you guys are.
Okay,
There are
I'm
some things
wondering.
that if you hit them, it messes with the people behind you.
Gotcha.
So can I like sabotage people?
If you
I mean,
choose to
pretty
fail a
hard.
save and take something yourself, yeah.
If I choose to what?
It depends on what happens in the table.
I don't. I'll just keep following.
All right,
So
let
I need.
me-
Oh, okay. I need to make a dex check, right?
Yeah.
Am I? Can you guys hear me? Okay? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, cause I didn't like. I couldn't hear anyone. I didn't know. Like, I was so confused.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. All right, so I need to make a dex check. A dex check.
Acrobatics.
Same.
Yes.
Acrobatics.
You can go ahead and roll yours if you'd like. You do have disadvantage on
Yep.
this one.
Can I also try to manipulate on Oh wait, it's just a closed line. I don't have. Wait, you said I had a cloth with me as well.
Like the sheet follows
Oh
you
my
down a
God.
little bit, giving you
Yeah,
disadvantage.
no. While I'm falling,
Listen to this guy.
can I try to maneuver that into a makeshift shoot?
The key is to fall the furthest, the fastest. That's gonna harm you. What it is?
Is it?
No, it's to make it closest to the bottom without activating your thing. I was just saying who's in the lead to determine like if you hit something and it messes with the people behind you, so you know who's behind you.
So yeah, no. Can I try to fashion this into a parachute while I'm falling?
Give me a survival check to do that really quickly, and I might give you a regular roll on acrobatics if you pass.
12.
12 was the thing. So yeah, just roll a regular acrobatic.
Okay. 14.
All right. Yeah, you managed to dodge out of the way of those cabins. All right, end of the round. On this round, I need everyone to make a wisdom.
What I was holding on to my inspiration for.
A
Keep
wisdom.
in mind, you guys have advantage.
Do I have a save on wisdom? I don't think I have a thing on wisdom.
Yeah, you guys did pretty
Should.
good. Oh, okay. I don't need to use my inspiration.
Why the fuck does yours look like that?
I was too lazy to make a sheet on Roll20. So I
Oh
just made it
my
on DMed.
gosh.
He's using Beyond 20, which actually it works really good for Steven in his Sunday games.
Beyond D&D?
Yeah.
I got the app.
You wish you had the app. All right, so everyone passes. All of you continue following. It is another round.
Wait, even Aina passed?
Yes, the DC on the first wisdom throw is 9. Or not 9, Jesus Christ. 5. She rolled a 9. It goes up every round. Which there's only one more round, but anyway. All right, you see yourselves getting close. This isn't even a bad one. That's awesome. You see a lottery ticket drifting on the currents, crossing your trajectory. I want everyone to make a sleight of hand to see who grabs it. Shit, you rolled the best one.
I need to make a sleight of hand?
Yes.
Ooh. Also, that nat one turns into a 17
shit.
and you're halfling.
Wait, why'd you make a dexterity? Oh, that's gore.
Wait,
Wait, dexterity? I thought you said sleight of hand.
They don't
I
have
wanna-
proficiency in sleight of hand. They have to use dexterity.
Oh.
Okay, so me
That's
and
right.
Farron each matched. I used my inspiration. We both got 25s.
Oh.
Gosh.
Let's have a little roll off. Roll again.
Oh god. See what they get first.
Didn't mean to
See
do
if
it twice. It's a 19.
Okay, so I'm probably not gonna beat this. Oh!
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I just imagine
Here's
we're just
what-
scraping at.
Here's what I'm gonna do. It's the end of the round. I don't want to do a third roll off. Let's do wisdom to see, like, you're both staring each other down, falling, holding on to this lottery ticket, about to hit the ground. Roll me a wisdom save, like looking down.
Always the save.
No.
Alright. Okay, I could still fail that.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
dude.
Oh, I got better than Imsh.
You did.
You did. We'll have everyone do wisdom saves, because I was going to have everyone else do one too, because it's the end of the round. But, yeah, you're Imsh, you look down, and just the way that you're barreling down to the ground, your featherfall activates, and you start falling at a very slow speed. Haywood, you are looking at the ground, coming up toward you. You also pull your featherfall.
He has advantage though, doesn't he? He's a halfling.
Is it advantage on wisdom save?
Being frightened. I'm assuming this would be because he's frightened.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. So Callie would.
Oh, So I need to do a wisdom save.
You got a 16,
Oh.
and Kyle got a 20. See, if
All
I was
right.
a half, I
So
would've
yeah,
got an
Fuck
18.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I always forget about the frightened part of that. Who do I have left?
Thomas never forgets. Tell him, Thomas.
All right, so both of them pass. So, Farron also.
Oh, did he?
She's a half.
Oh, the dick.
That dick. Yeah. So we will conclude.
Sorry, I lost this for you guys. I'm not a halfling.
So here, I'm going to move you. So all of you kind of, right at the last second, the rest of you activate yours, but all three of them made it, and only two of your team did. So as you hit the bottom, you see just a little bit after you get down. Where's that motherfucker at? The announcer just kind of like floats right down and lands in front of you, and he's like, "It seems that we have a winner then. The Death's Gate." And he kind of looks back at all of you, and he's like, "Well, it was a good show nonetheless." And then he pulls out like a little sack of coins and hands it over to Gore, and then he makes his way down the street and out of sight. And then you see from the crowd, this person kind of makes her way through the crowd, slow clapping, and she comes up to each of you. I'm going to get you closer just so I don't get confused with all the tokens here. You see the Death's Gate Guild. They just kind of walk down the alley too. They give you like little dirty glances, like smirking, and they walk off. So as you get to
It wouldn't have beaten us if it was a fight.
They probably would not. They're not very good fighters. So yeah, you see a shifter woman pushes her way through the crowd, kind of clapping slowly. Her hair is white and striped with black, and her skin is a little bit unusually pale. Her right eye striking blue, and the left behind an eye patch. You see she wears a mantle of command for the Clifftop Guild. And she says, well, you may not have won, but impressive show for New Blood. And she holds out a clawed hand to anyone to shake, whoever wants.
Hey, what shakes? Hey, what shakes?
I imagine his hand is sticky, and I don't like that.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh god, I can see that. Liars. Yeah, she looks at your hand and she like kind of like stares at you while she just really slowly wipes it off on her coat. She holds out a hand to the other two of you to shake.
Shakes her opposite hand.
All right. Well, she looks at all of you and sizes you up, and she says, "Name is Laura. I'll be taking care of your first steps in the guild. Now that you've officially joined our little family, it's time to put you straight to work. No breaks. I need you to collect an order for a client, a bespoke piece, courtesy of an old friend and artificer called Tresca Teasbeak. She works down in a workshop called Drummond Independence, way down in the cogs, deep beneath the city. Blackbones district, specifically.
Hey, would you blow me? That's who I am.
She kind of trails off and just stares at you. Anyway, ask her for the burning idol and give her this, and she starts to hand you an envelope, and then she turns and instead hands it to Callie. You see the envelope is sealed with the crest of the banking guild of House Kundarak. That credit note is properly notarized, so don't bother getting any funny ideas about it. I'm not sure you could keep up with it anyway. Bring the idol to my office in Clifftop and New Bloods. Be careful, yes? The cogs, they're not always friendly. And with that, she winks and pulls up her hood. Any questions? I've got a schedule to keep up.
Well, I know a lot about notes because I play the drums. And he does a bum.
If his face crunches up when you say you play the drums.
Oh, God. I think this might be the worst character voice you've ever had.
What do you mean,
Oh
Mike?
my God, dude. I have so many shit ones. I'm surprised you guys think this one's bad.
This is... It hurts my ears to listen to. Anyway, so are you asking her anything? She kind of starts to walk up.
So I'm not really... I'm not very smart. What does she need us to do again in simpler terms?
Basically, she wants you to go down to the cogs in the Blackbones district, which is way down in like the forge part of the city, underground, and collect a burning idol for her to bring back up to her. She told you that Teska. Let me see right here. Jesus Christ, I already lost it. Treska Teasbeak is the contact who is supposed to be making it. You're to go down there, find Drummond Independence where she works, get the idol, and bring it back up.
Is she looking for someone that plays the flute? Because I know a guy.
These are
It's
the
me.
These are the essential notes that Imsh has jotted down in his head.
All right, it's an easy enough task for new bloods. Any other questions?
You just start waddling towards the district.
All right. Cool. Yeah, she disappears back into the crowd. You see her kind of walking away, and you guys head for the elevators to take you to the district. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am.
I choose to as well.
All right. So, yeah, you guys walk a little ways. You know, you've been in Sharn. I'm just going to assume most of your lives. So you know about where the elevators are to take you to the lower levels. You make your way there and you find one. The human attendant double checks the condition of the lift ropes and pulleys, and then, having satisfied himself, he calls out your destination and pulls a lever, and you guys start to descend. Welcome aboard for Blackbones. Keep your hands inside the cabin, and for your own safety and sanity, try not to stare too deeply into the darkness. And yeah, the cage begins to descend. Soon, the throngs of people thin out, and the light of ever-bright lanterns becomes increasingly rare. Within a few minutes, the lantern aboard the elevator is your only sanctuary against the darkness. Beyond the cabin, you can just make out the lowest depths of the towers of Sharn as they're stacked with broken floors, collapsed bridges, abandoned streets, basically a ghost or a shell of this ancient city that's now basically just its foundation. It's mostly silent except for the labored breathing of the attendant and the creaking of the cage as it goes down.
As we're going down, Haywood extends his hand out to Imsh with his fist, like he's trying to get Imsh to take what's in his hand. Does Imsh take it?
What is it?
He signals to you. He's like, he jerks his hand a couple times, like, take it. Here, take it.
I'm roll insight.
What? Let's see. I'm assuming it's not something good, so I guess that would be contested against deception for you.
Yes, I will roll deception.
Do I get advantage because I don't like him?
No,
I mean, you can still choose to not do it. It's just do you know that he's up to something?
I'm good.
So Haywood shakes his head like he just can't believe that, and he looks over to Callie and he hits his hand out It's balled in a fist, and he shakes it. He's like, "Yeah, take it, take it."
Gonna take it.
Do I have gloves?
If you want to have gloves, sure.
Just take it. Jeez, someone take it.
I want with my gloves on.
All right, yeah. What is it?
It was his gum.
Fucking knew it. I throw it back in your face.
All right. After a little bit, and after this shenanigans, even the ruins around you are swallowed by natural rock, and the silence gives way to the rumbles of industry. You hear rhythmic hammering, the hiss of steam, and the roar of a loud forge fire. The lift attendant opens the cage to reveal the cavernous expanse of the Blackbone Central Square, lit in the deep orange glow of molten metal and ever-burning torches. As its focus is an oasis of sparkling water surrounded by a pool of blazing lava. At its fringes, shadowed, smoke-filled tunnels promise an endless network of foundries and mines. You see, instead of humans down here, you mostly see warforged and goblins and hobgoblins, a little bit more bestial races down here, I guess you would say, more tribal races. Some orcs, of course. Every now and then you'll catch the occasional human, but it's fairly rare. And yet, I know I haven't moved you off the map yet. I'm about to. The elevator attendant points to a warehouse just a little ways past the square, and Drummond's Independent right over there.
Said I could use that check earlier. Can I do that now? No, I'll hold on to it.
The check. What do you mean?
Oh, the drum performance.
Oh yeah, shit. I mean, you can use it now. if you
I'm
want
just covet that for the right moment.
to. Okay.
Either of you ever used a gun before?
My dad used to like guns.
Everything you say makes me upset.
Nathan's saying that to you.
I know that's mean, and I apologize, but I'm not going to lie to your face about it.
So my character actually has a thing for people that are like his personality trait. It's actually good for countering that. It's nobody stays angry at me or around me for too long, since I can diffuse any amount of tension.
Your character trait lied to you.
We'll see how long it takes me to stay angry at you.
I don't know who wrote that for you, friend, but they weren't your friend.
My mother says it's my best quality.
I don't know about that. All right. So I'm going to streamline a little bit and kind of railroad you. You guys walk across the square to Drummond's Independent, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, as you hopefully
I can now. Zoomed out all the way.
all right, so yeah, as you are walking across the square here, you get to this part. You can see ahead of you. You see a human man just kind of leaned up against the wall right here.
God!
He looks
Holy shit!
You're sure he's human?
Who the fuck is it? Looks like a person wearing a human's face.
It totally does.
He's got like very greasy looking hair, and he's dressed in fine clothes that are still a little bit covered in soot because he's down here with all this shit. And he is watching what appears to be a large gathering of Warforged.
Look at this Chad Warforged.
Yeah.
And you see this Warforged here standing in front of all of them, kind of on like a little box here. You see all the Warforged holding up signs and of like old soot-covered wood. Some of them say stuff like "Thronehold means freedom" or "Sovereigns, not slaves," and some of them say like "Our war is not over."
And the civil rights movement.
You see this hulking warforged standing kind of off on a box, a few paces in front of this picket line, rousing the crowd. His adamantine frame shines with the reflected orange glow of the forges and the lights around him. And you see like his hands and forearms are like charred and blackened. Let me grab a drink.
He's doing that. I'm gonna go pee.
Wait, what's he doing?
Oh, sorry, I was grabbing a drink. He said he was going to go pee, so I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm using the restroom right quick.
Yeah, we'll wait for you. All right, we're not gonna wait for him.
What the
You said that these connect, so like one of our later campaigns, we might end up seeing these characters.
This actually, it's like it's a one shot in a string of one shots. So like it basically follows like different missions that the Clifftop Adventurers Guild sends people on, and you can use these characters to keep going on them, or I'll let you pick new ones if you want, like every time we do one. But it's like a string of connected one-offs that don't necessarily have to go on to the next one, or don't have to do the one before it. It's just they happen to be connected because they're missions of the same guild.
Okay, I like that.
I'm back.
Welcome.
All right, so yeah, you see this hulking warforged standing on this box talking to all these other ones, and you also see a small gnome in the crowd. This one.
Pizza.
And he's saying,
Okay. What the fuck?
That's a he gnome?
It's a she gnome.
Those eyebrows, though.
It's a gnome. They have eccentric eyebrows.
Continue.
Don't judge my gnomes.
Haywood thinks he's in love.
She's probably not feeling the same.
I'm just
Anyway, you hear this hulking warforged. For too long, the charlatan Drummond has taken us for granted. We work until our joints weakened and our armor is shot, but we cast ourselves as servants and slaves, not partners and comrades. And he looks over at this dude over here, and you see he's like kind of paces down the line and places a hand on one of his fellow warforged shoulders. And he says, "They cast us as weapons, as slaves of war. Today we show them how we build our future without shedding blood. It's time we earned what we're worth. It's time for this Drummond to listen." And you can hear like all the warforged like cheering, and they're like, "Yeah, change!" and like stuff like that. It's clear that some of them seem nervous, and you can see some of them shooting nervous glances over toward him. But then others are like angry and like yelling at him and just like, you know, indescript things. Just it's obviously a strike going on here.
Ways where we're supposed to go again?
This is where you were supposed to go. Yes. As you guys are kind of approaching up over here, you see the gnome splits off from the group.
Nathan?
And what? Hey, what's up? Can you hear
me? My thing cut out. Did you hear what I asked?
No, I'm sorry.
I said, which way we're supposed to go again for our mission?
You were supposed to be going here to this to Drummond's Independence.
Oh, okay. Is this the entrance?
It is an entrance, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna ignore all of this happening.
You see Drummond kind of like gives you a little nod as you walk past him. But you also see the gnome split off and kind of give him like, you know, like a little shitty look and kind of walk in, and she kind of walks up to you guys and she says, "Oh, you must be here from the Clifftop Commission, yes?"
Teasbeak.
That's me. I'm the artificer for the forge. I'd love to finish your order, but as you can see, my friend Stoke here has taken... Well, he saw an opportunity and he took it. Drummond seems on the verge of cracking, but if you're wanting anything to be made, it's going to have to be by Stoke and me, and as you can see, Stoke is busy at the moment. I can't get him to stop.
Stoke's the big one, right?
I say we join the picket line, and we get Drummonds to do what we need.
Have you considered actually giving them rights?
Well, it's not up to me. Honestly, I'm with them. She kind of shoots a little glance over at this guy who's just kind of sneering at the group, and she's like, "That's Drummond over there. He's still stuck in the."
Have you considered giving them rights? I said their own.
Oh, you go up to him.
Yep.
Rights, machines. Yeah. I don't pay my hammers to do their work. I don't pay my forges to make my weapons.
You call them machines, but they're clearly rioting. So I've never seen a hammer get up and smash your head in.
I can wait them out. They're not going to do anything.
Well, you're not going to lose a lot of customers that way, including us. We have an order you need to finish. That's not going to get finished until they get back to work. They're not going to get back to work until you treat them better.
It's just a waiting game, dear boy. That's all it is. You just have to wait them out. They'll get back to work eventually. They can't survive without doing their purpose.
Also,
they gotta,
Nathan, just for reference, are orcs and half-orcs treated shittily in this setting too, or no?
No, not so much. So I'll say all of you... Give me a history check.
All of them?
Yeah. If you want. I mean, if you don't.
I got this. My -2.
Mine was also 2. It was better than yours.
I said -2.
Oh, -2. I thought you said mine is 2.
No. No, Imsha's a dumb bitch.
I know the history of this land. I used to sing here.
So basically, there was a treaty after the last war. Haywood, you would know, especially as a bard. You've probably at least
of course I've heard it all.
Just don't talk, please. Not right now. So there was a treaty. Oh God, I've lost.
No treaty, man. There's a treaty.
Oh, the Thronehold Treaty. So basically, after the last war, all of the Warforged who were created to fight in said war, and basically considered weapons. They weren't considered people at all. It said that that the Warforged were to be treated as people. They no longer only serve the purpose to fight. But a lot of people don't agree with that, and you can tell that Drummond is one. He sees them completely as just mindless tools, even though there is a treaty saying that they're not. He doesn't really give a shit about it. Warforged are treated very shitty because a lot of people still hang on to the fact that they were nothing more than tools in the war.
Can I go over and attempt to inspire them?
Can I talk to them first before he does that?
You did start talking to them first in the chat, so yeah.
So here's what I think you need to do. You need to gather more of your people and make this a bigger deal. They're not going to listen if it's just one single shop.
A wise...
Increase your numbers. If more businesses suffer due to their ignorance, they'll listen. They'll come around.
A wise suggestion, but we've tried. None others seem to share our want for something better. Perhaps if you were to talk to them, maybe coming from someone else, that there's a place called the Trolls Known God damn it, that's not even the right. I didn't have a ton of time to prepare. Okay, god damn it.
Oh man.
What the fuck? The Red Hammer. There's a place called the Red Hammer. It's sort of. It's a gathering place for Warforged. Perhaps if you were to talk to them or get them on our side, they could join us and we could really make a change down here.
Nods. Which way is it?
He kind of points back toward the square. Now, all of you can do like different things. This isn't necessarily like a combat situation, so you can split up and do whatever you think you want to do. You can help Drummond, you can help the Warforged, whatever you want to do. So I'm assuming you're heading toward the Red Hammer, yeah?
Imsh is neutral leaning good, so he'll help the discriminated people if it means getting this job over with quicker.
I will follow Imsh.
All right.
I'm gonna try to.
Wait, no, don't leave him to his own devices.
Damn it.
He needs a watcher, and I say not it.
I'm attempting to join their picket and to play the drum with them and get them to start chanting. So I start saying, Mr. Drummings is unfair. No Gearforge to work there. I'm trying to get them to all join it while I'm beating the drum to it.
And then I'm gonna yell, Haywood, get your ass over here.
Well, hold on now. Roll me a performance check to rally them.
I hope this doesn't work, only because of his voice.
Agreed.
He's like a halfling Squidward.
Oh,
okay. Alright.
I had +4 for
the gods
that.
have heard him. The gods said no.
Yeah, you say that, and then you start beating your drums, but it's really off-key. And you see some of them kind of, like, back away from you, like, oh god.
To be honest, I wouldn't imagine it going any other way.
And Stoke puts his hand on your shoulder, and he says, "That's enough, lad. You tried."
I can't. I know I don't have eardrums, but please stop.
You know, I'm just trying to help.
What is this character?
He's pretty popular across the areas, man. He's a great singer.
Did your mother tell you that?
Well, my dad jumped from a bridge when I was younger, so I've been traveling ever since. With just my mom. He played the chicken game, but he didn't do it like we did.
Oh, she's a good mother. A liar, but a good mother.
Oh,
My character was definitely one of the characters that would eat glue when he was a baby. I think I'll just join you. What do you say? You and me, Imsh, against the world.
Only if you stop talking.
Quickly to get out of view of both of them.
all right. So you guys, you don't actually have to go down there because
Okay.
So
That wasn't
the
even
red
Imsh. I was Callie.
the Red Hammer is easily found by the gathering of Warforged outside its meager storefront. The patrons outside eye you with suspicion, but don't really seem to challenge you or anything. And as you walk inside, the air is thick with smoke from a small forge burning low in the common room, and a single wall-mounted brazier provides dim, flickering light. A dozen Warforged are scattered about the floor, speaking in rumbling voices and working personnel repairs with various tools of artifice. The clientele are about as diverse as Corvair's battlefields. You see an eclectic Syrian siege smith mixing with a slight, scout looking person, and then you see this heavy Thranish knight. And you see kind of standing in the back a cobalt-plated warforged at the bar, and they break their conversation and they come over to you as you walk in. And her voice is kind of like a song almost. Like she was definitely programmed to be charismatic, I guess you would say. And she says, "Welcome to the Red Hammer, friends. The name's Blue. What can we help you with?"
To fix your plight. The age of oppression is
Red.
no.
Your name's Blue, and you're at the Red Hammer.
What was the other Warforged's name?
Stoke was the big one leading the program.
Stoke. Stoke's struggles should not be in vain. You guys can fix this. Without your assistance, establishments like this wouldn't even function. You just stand up for yourselves. Not only are you equals, I'd even argue superior to your creators. You don't need to sleep, drink. None of that stuff can hold you back. And I'll use the performance I rolled in the beginning of the game.
Smart.
All right.
Not to scroll all the way up for that.
It was high. I remember it was 27.
Yep. 23.
Nice. Wait, how are you just saving on to that this whole time?
You said I could.
Oh.
I'm gonna, instead of using that, because I want it to be a persuasion check. You're trying to persuade him, but I'll give you advantage because of that.
Oh, okay. I mean,
It's not really.
It'd be a 21 for going by that logic. But I can roll again. Persuasion. Ooh.
Still giving you advantage, so it is an 18. You see as you're saying this, like, she kind of starts nodding her head, and you see some of the other Warforged like kind of standing up and coming over to listen to you say that. She puts up a finger and like as like a wait a moment, and she walks over to the bar, and she pulls some wooden boards out from beneath the bar that look like maybe they were doing some renovations or something, and she starts passing them out and passing out some charcoal, and she shakes her head, and you know what? She says, "You know what? It's time to show what the Warforged are really capable of." And you see, like, a few Warforged in there kind of getting a little bit inspired by you. And they start making some picket signs. And after a little bit, they will accompany you back to the line.
Playing my war drum as we walk back.
Roll me a D12.
I join him with my drum.
A D20. Roll me just a straight D20.
Okay.
Both of us?
Natural 1.
Holy shit.
Oh,
all right.
Dude, if I roll a natural 1, I get to roll again. I've been trying to get
I'll
in
let
that
you
one.
roll it twice just because we'll say that you're using... I'll let you use your performance earlier. You're inspiring them. So I'll let you roll one more time.
Okay. That was... Oh, wait. 19.
All right, much better. 19 Warforged start walking with you back.
Wow.
A shit ton of Warforged.
It would have been hilarious if just the one, just Blue walking by no one else.
All right. Yeah, you managed to bring all these Warforged. God, let me get this here. Hold on.
See this fucking nightmare of a map over here. I love you moved him back just knowing how cluttered it was gonna be.
Yep.
Fucking mob now.
It's a whole fucking mob. God dang. Yeah, you...
They would kick his ass.
You see a whole of Warforged. God damn, why did that have to go so? And yeah, you see Stoke super happy that they're coming, and everyone's like cheering and shit. And as you come around that corner up there with all of them, and Drummond sees this, he just like rolls his eyes and just like fucking, I said get back to work. And then he actually retreats inside. Like, he's like, oh shit. All right. Yeah, Stoke comes over to you and he's like, I'm not even sure what to say.
A thanks will suffice. But we do need our order finished.
Nothing but our job.
I think with this many people, maybe he'll come to terms and really help us out a little bit. I will. There was one thing that one of my friends here wanted. Hey, you come over here. And you see this Warforged here kind of comes over. And he says, tell them what you told me. Tell them what you told me. And then he kind of walks off to give her some space. And you see, she seems a little bit more erratic and anxious than the other Warforged. And she shuffles nervously toward you. And she comes up and she's like, my name is Augur. I was wondering if you could do something for me. You seem like capable adventurers. Well, while we're protesting, I don't want to leave the protest line. I know I'm just one Warforged, but I was supposed to be somewhere, and I was wondering if you could fill in for me.
Sure.
All right. She pulls out a... where is it at right here? She pulls out a silver wrestling mask and a black cape, a billowing black cape. And she says that at the Troll's Nose Tavern down the way there's a fight going on, and I usually, to make a little bit extra money, will fight in the ring, and I can't leave the picket line here, but my fight is coming up.
You had me at fight. He starts running off.
You had me at picket line.
Is everyone going with him, or
Yeah.
I guess we'll sit together, yeah.
Okay. He might try to hold your hand.
with his sticky hand. Touch my sticky hand.
Wait. Before I leave, let me see if I actually have it.
Oh, no.
Yes, I do. Before I leave, I go up to this gnome and I say, "Here, I was saving this for you." And I pull out a love letter. It's in my inventory. I did not add it, and I give it to to the gnome.
Oh, what?
It was in my inventory. I chose between. It was like one of the trinkets, and I chose the love letter.
Yeah.
I knew it would come in handy. So let me just go ahead and get rid of this.
Yeah, you hand it to her, and she like, why is
it sticky?
Don't read it
exactly
until
what I
I'm
was gonna
gone.
Why is it sticky?
Just don't read it until I'm gone.
Okay.
I hope you know the moment you leave, she's putting it in the fire.
My character won't believe that.
Give me a
He
perception
likes to look
check.
at the good in people.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, perception.
I have to do a Warforged to get rid of this for me.
Yes! Yeah!
She doesn't, like, as soon as you turn around, you can see, like, out of the corner of her eye, she just kind of, like, stuffs it way deep down in her bag. Like, she is not holding on to it.
Well, that's nice. At least he didn't burn it.
She didn't burn it. But yeah, as you were running off, she would have grabbed one of you and told you that the Troll's Nose is near the scrapyard. So anyway, you make your way through and you end up finding it between the scrapyard and the slag heap is the Troll's Nose Tavern, signposted only with the eponymous severed proboscis nailed to the door. A menagerie of gnolls, goblins, hobgoblins, and warforged drift in and out, and each time the door opens, you can hear floods of cheers and the sound of crashing metal. And anyway, so as you go to the door, it opens up directly into some stairs. Let me put you on this. Can everyone see?
Yeah.
Not. But what if I?
Well,
Nope.
it's me. For some reason, sometimes it has the dark vision. Sometimes.
All right.
Can you see now?
Yep.
I would run into the same problems.
Oh, we're not allowed to just go in yet. Okay.
No. The door is closed.
Bastards.
At the bottom. Yeah.
Did
so
you say the
go
door is
down the
locked?
stairs. It is locked at the bottom. The door
Wait a
actually
minute.
leading
Let me
in
see
with the
what I
Troll's Nose nailed to the door is open, but it leads to steps that lead down to a locked door. And you see a little rectangular sliding thing for someone to look out
I'll knock.
of said door. What? Yeah, who's this? And you see it slide open, and on the other side you see a pair of angry eyes looking at
I show the mat and I say I'm filling in.
Can we discern what race or ethnicity it is? Like what it looks like?
I mean, it's meta, but like, can I with the advantage?
It's a hobgoblin. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Oh, can I use a Oh, never mind.
It's not a hostile hobgoblin. Yeah, he opens the door and he's like, "All right, check in at the table." Steps aside.
This is like a tavern thing, right?
Yeah.
Is this the table where I check in?
Yes, you see someone sitting there over books, counting some gold coins. As you walk in, the hobgoblin slams the door back shut.
Damn.
This is like a tavern place, right?
Yeah, it opens up as you walk in. You see this table with this guy counting gold, and he's got like a open book there with the quill. You see a bar over here serving some goblins and humans and hobgoblins, and then you see around the ring a bunch of tables with different kinds of races all around. And then in the ring, you see a
Place is absolutely filled with ne'er-do-wells.
This guy's a fucking unit. Wow.
He steps over the ring and he gets in here. He's doing like some crowd service, like going around like flexing and shit like that. But anyway, you guys are at this table as you walk up. This guy. Ah, yes, you've come to fight, I'm guessing. And what's the name?
My name.
Did she give me? Did she give me her name? Oh yeah, she did. Augury, and he'll show the mat.
Can I speak to your manager?
He's not with me.
Not you.
No, I'd say that to him.
Oh. If
Augur,
I
Augur.
Here,
Oh, yes. Wait, what?
I wish to have lodging and food for me and my friends at the exchange of my services.
And what does this look like to you? This isn't an inn. It's an establishment to drink and fight.
I was mistaken.
Anyway, can I go to a table and wait?
Augur, I have you here as The Silver Kiss, which is her fighting name. All right, well, get your things ready. Your fight is up, actually. Will you be placing any bets? Your companions?
Yes, I would like to place a bet. 15 gold pieces on my friend here.
I really, due to my size, I'm just gonna assume everyone here is gonna be voting against me.
Yeah, so the fucking odds are like not against him. What is it, like 20-1? 50-1?
All right. Well, I have that down. 15 gold. If you'll hand over the gold, please.
He hands the gold over, but the gold's really sweaty for some reason.
Oh, we just wrestling?
Yeah, you see with like 2 fingers, he just kind of pinches the bag, and yes, and he puts it over on the side. I'll just count these later. And what about you, young lady? Will you be placing any bet?
Nah.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, open. We have many.
What I know is this
many
just an
ales.
athletics? Wait, Nathan, is this an athletics thing, or are we also punching each other?
Yes, to both.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you take your place in the ring, and he ushers both of you over to either a table or the bar. And then he's going to get up and walk over here. And he stands on the side of the ring and he's like, all right, well, I've not seen you here before, but we all know the rules. No weapons, just good old-fashioned bare knuckles. First one to hold a grapple or get knocked... Well, I didn't write this part down. I was improvising. First one to knock the other out, or if you can hold a grapple for a few moments, then, well, then you've won. Let's have a good, clean fight, gentlemen. Yes, and this is like, I'm gonna fucking break your skull.
Wait. Let me get over here. Hold on. Okay. All right. So my character, so Haywood is over here, and he's rubbing Imsh. Come back here, Imsh.
No, you're not rubbing shit.
Nathan, make him come back.
No.
Make him come back.
He doesn't have
No, you're not rubbing shit on me.
Nathan, come on.
When I see your greasy hands get near my back, I am bolting to the other
His
side.
hands aren't greasy, but they always smell like peanut butter, even though you never see him eating it.
That is
Just yell
a
over.
horrible image.
You're not allowed to be this close to the ring, right?
Anyways, so he comes up, he's trying to talk to Amsh, he's trying to say, Amsh, I've seen him fight before. My dad used to fight at places like this.
Okay.
When he swings with his left, duck. And then swing with your right.
All right.
Look, hey, float like
Haywood.
a butterfly.
Haywood, come sit down.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Haywood
Right.
leans with his back against the bar. He looks at him, and he's this guy right here, and he says, "So, you like to watch him fight?"
Can I make a performance check to seem as weak as possible?
You can, but hold that thought. Let's take 5 before this fight, because I have to go pee. So, we'll take 5. We'll be right back.
I think I can do this.
I hope so, man. You got all my money on it.
I got some pretty fucking solid punches.
You want me to use one of my spells?
Nah, I'm gonna win this fair and square.
Oh, that's okay. Nathan didn't say what the odds are. We need to make him say what the odds are.
Yeah, I would like to know the odds.
Before we start fighting.
Well, here's the thing. With rage, I do 7 damage a punch. And I have the relentless endurance. Even if it gets me to 1, I'll pop back up. We'll see. I have a pretty solid AC, but it is only a 15 right now. So I don't think I'm allowed to keep my shield.
Yeah, probably not, dude.
But 15 is still pretty solid.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
Only
Kick his
hope
ass.
my best hope is that I go before him so he can't hit me first and I get to rage first.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably ask Nathan if I can get a rage before the bell or whatever they do rings.
Rage. Fucking rage. It better be a good one, man. Like 25-1. I mean, come on.
That is assuming they all vote against me.
I'm sure they did, man.
I mean, some people like to vote for the underdog.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would have voted, but I don't have any gold.
I had 15. I put them all on you.
All my gold went into my shield.
All my gold went to you. Now, if I just, if you win this, and you will, I'll make sure of it if I have to. Then I get a lot of my gold back.
I will say this: if I catch you cheating to help me win, I am going to kick your ass.
Haywood, you won't be able to, only because I only say that because of my personality trait.
That means nothing to me. I'm another player.
You won't be able to stay mad at me. I'm really good at.
Well, yeah, I won't. And after I kick your ass, I won't be mad at you anymore.
I bet if you tried to, I could defuse the situation.
I don't think so. You broke my honor.
Let's see. Oh, shit. All right. If I had it, that wouldn't have done very well.
You cheating. Let's say you cheating means not only did you break my trust and defeat and spit in the face of my honor, that means you didn't actually have faith in me.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. But my pocket would be lined with gold.
Assuming they don't also just say no because they hear you cheating.
Gold!
Because I'm pretty sure most of your spells that could help me cheat are all vocal and somatic. They'll see you speak and do hand motions.
I don't have anything that could even help you. I've got Cure Wounds. Nothing that I could use that would be able to be seen.
I'm pretty sure they'd notice if my wounds miraculously heal.
Yeah. I could do prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. You could.
Prestidigitation.
Also, if I crit and Nathan lets my unarmed strikes crit, I can do some pretty brutal damage.
Yeah. So my character's name, like I was telling Nathan, it changes constantly. No one really knows what it is. If you ask him, he'll tell you something different every time. Every so often, I mean.
He just calls you Haywood.
Yeah, I know, because he doesn't want to say the whole thing.
No, I don't.
Now that you're back, what are the odds? And I guess I'll roll my performance check. Or deception, they're the same modifier.
Yeah, let's roll a performance as you get into that. Let's say there's a pool.
I'm so scared.
84 gold against you.
Oh, lovely.
So if we win, we get that. Well, I get that. I was the only one that bet anything.
Technically, yes.
That was all of my sweaty gold.
Oh, God.
Maybe the gold give back won't be sweaty.
Until he
Also-
touches it.
While I'm doing my performance check, I'm going to tremble. These aren't trembles of fear. I'm actually in the middle of raging.
Oh god damn. Okay, yeah, you can rage, sure.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll give you that. All right, yeah, you do that. You
Okay,
go.
no, man.
And yeah, the announcer says, all right, I want a clean-ish fight. No weapons. First one to get grappled and held down or knocked out loses. Here we go.
It's a shield weapon.
You can't use your shield.
Okay.
Ah, that sucks.
All right. Initiative
Go
has
get him,
been
man.
you might need to refresh.
No, he has a 21. I see it. That's why I raged, because I had a feeling he'd go before me.
Yeah, so you see him, he's like walking around flexing his muscle. And when he says to fight, you see him just dash forward to you. Here, and he
shit.
swings around with a right and misses.
Yep.
He misses, like you just nimbly dodge out of the way, and his eyes kind of go wide for a minute. It is your turn.
Oh shit. He's a tavern brawler. Fuck. I was worried about that. That's okay. That's okay. I still do more damage than him with my normal unarmed strikes. Is it my turn?
It is. Yeah.
Good. Look, this also confirms he only has one attack. Reckless. That's a 12 hit.
A
He is armored.
12.
He is unarmored.
Yeah, a 12 hits. So he takes 5.
That's 7 damage because I'm raging.
Oh,
I just
fuck.
punch him right in the gut.
You punch him in the gut, and you see like he just lose all of his fucking wind. Like he's just like,
Like
he
out
is
of an
still
anime.
up. God damn.
Just
Wait.
knuckles.
Can my character say something?
We'd rather you not, but go ahead.
Please no.
My character, so Haywood yells out with both of his hands. He's like, "Kick his butt, Amsh!" And then he hits his elbow to the hobgoblin right here. He says, "But not too hard." And he starts licking his lips.
Oh god. The hobgoblin just really, he does that really slow turn to you. And he's like, "Don't fucking touch me." And he like really slowly turns back to the ring. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Wait, do I have any bonus actions besides raging, which I already did beforehand? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, you just knock the wind out of him. He takes a step back, and then he runs over to the little ropes here and tries to use them, like to jump off, like not for just for flavor. And he's going to try to grab onto you and grapple.
All right.
Flavor. Some
Give me that
flavor.
athletics. Ooh, I think he'll do it.
Whoa, probably.
Yeah, he gets
All
me.
right. Yep. He
Has to
Oh,
keep me down for a couple of rounds, he said?
he has to keep you down until the end of your next round.
Oh wow.
Okay.
My
So,
goal.
Yeah, he's holding you, and he grapples you, and he's trying to like force you down on the ground. It's your turn.
Did my first punch look like it did about half of his health in one hit?
It did quite a bit.
I could break out. I'm gonna try to punch him in the gut again. There's an 11 hit.
It does not. Yeah, so he's grappling you. You go to swing, and you just barely miss.
Okay.
Um,
And I'll try to keep up. I'll try to like stay up since he hasn't actually pinned me yet.
He hasn't quite pinned you yet. No. The way I'm doing the grapples for this is the first one is to grapple you. The second one will be like to restrain you, to where really the only thing you can do is try to break out. So that's what he's going to do on this turn. It'll be the same for you. If you grapple him, you're holding him, and then the next turn that you have, you're going to try to restrain him to win.
Gotcha.
I feel like it's more fair than just, oh, you're grappled, you lose, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to do his strength check, already grappled. Well, it's actually in athletics, so it'll be +2 to that, so 19. What, you still... Yeah, no, he doesn't. You manage to not go down to the ground. And that is a failure. That is his turn.
Same as before, just right. 25%.
Oh god. It doesn't even matter. He only had 2 health left. Yeah, you just how do you want to do it?
I'm gonna headbutt him in the gut first, and once he releases me from that recoil, I'm just gonna uppercut him across to where he lands, like over here-ish.
Oh my god, yeah, sure. Yeah, you punch him so hard he just fucking like off the ground, lands on his back, and he's fucking unconscious.
Imps looks disappointed. I was hoping I would have had some more fun with this.
Yeah, everyone's like looking around like, oh. And the guy comes up and he's like, well, it looks like we have a winner, Silver Kiss! And the crowd's kind of like cheering and everything. And you see him just kind of like rolling around there.
I'm probably fucking pissed.
You see a lot of people, a few people bet, not everyone, but a few people look pretty pissed. You can guess that they're probably the ones that bet. Beside you, up here, Haywood, you see this hobgoblin looks especially pissed.
I mean, I'll just hop out. Now that I won for her, can I register with my own name?
Yeah, he comes on over and he's like, well, I haven't seen a good fight in a while. Yeah, sure you can.
Still have it.
What would you like to... What is your fighting name?
The Tiny Tyrant.
I'd like my gold, please.
Yes. He gets your sweaty sack of gold, and he puts the 84 gold in that, and then, like, with just still the 2 fingers, like his forefinger and his thumb, like, holds the bag over to you, like he does not want to touch it.
Haywood opens the bag and immediately puts one of the coins in his mouth and walks away.
Anyway,
Appreciate
anyone else? Anyone want to give me an actual fight?
Oh, can I fight him?
Please let me fight him.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You come back over and you see this guy over here stands up. He's like, "Oh, I'd like a piece of you."
Oh no! Is there 2 people that want to fight me?
Ooh, that's a thug. This is gonna be actually hard.
They drag him out, and you see him just kind of posted up by a table here, and he jumps in the ring, and he's like, "Unless you're a fucking pussy."
Nah. Let's go. I slap my cheeks and I rage again.
All right, I'll leave you on.
Just don't forget he doesn't have armor, and yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take his armor.
Unarmed strikes are strength mod +1.
Yep. All right, let's. I already rolled it, but I'm gonna. Do you guys want to bet or anything anymore?
Yeah, I want to bet all of my gold. 84 gold.
I'll ask Callie, hey, you have any gold to spare? I want to bet on myself.
Let me check. Go for it. You can have 5.
I
Half
put
of what I got.
84 gold on the table.
I'll bet 5 on myself.
All right, so 89.
And yeah, no, I'm ready to kick this guy's ass.
All right, let me modify his sheet here. Oh, I mean, he's not really.
Well, hey, Callie.
I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take a lot of punches to down this guy.
Remember,
I don't
there's
even
also the
have,
whole
like, I
grappling.
don't know how I would even fight. I don't have any.
I know, but
Yeah.
I wanna beat him via punches. It's funner that way. That, and I feel like the people are more entertained watching teeth fly out of people's mouth.
What is unarmed strike again? Why do I not remember?
Unarmed strike, it should be just strength modifier +1. So I think a thug has 2 strength, so their unarmed strikes get 3 damage.
My
I
strength
should be
modifier.
able to beat this guy in about 5 or so punches.
Oh,
How
dude,
many
look at that.
punches would it take-
17.
How many punches would it take for him to hit? Okay, did he run up and hit me yet, or are you just testing it out?
That
I
was
didn't
me.
roll
I
that.
rolled that.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm just testing. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, so the announcer comes up and he's like, all right, everyone betting? Yes, all right. Well, here we go. We have in one corner Bastion, and then in this corner, what did you say your fighting name was again?
The Tiny Tyrant.
The Tiny Tyrants. And here we are. Let's have a clean fight again. As clean as possible, anyway.
Us just wrestling.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's all right. I mean, that's kind of what it is. All right, let's go. And Imsh, you have the first roll.
He'll run up to him and start wailing.
Go get him, Imsh.
Recklessly. A 20 to hit for 7 damage. Straight to
God.
the gut.
You run up and just fucking give him a really good punch to the gut. And he's like, ugh!
Oh, boy.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
The thug. Realizing he's not going to be able to really punch you down, he's going to try to grab.
Respectable. Oh, we keep rolling super high.
Whoa.
High enough. God dang it. Yeah, he goes to grapple you, and like as his arms go around, I mean, how do you want to block it?
Oh, I just fucking backhand his arms.
Yeah, you just smack his arms away, and he go.
Should have just fought me. 20 hit for 7 damage.
Yeah, you just flavor how you're punching him, make it interesting.
I just punching him in the exact same spot. Every time.
God. Yeah, you knock the wind out of him again. He's like, oh, you little shit. He's gonna swing at you. A 14 to hit.
That just misses me, but I'll flavor it as it just bounces off my fucking muscles.
Oh God. Yeah, he looks at you and looks at his fist and looks back at you, and it's your turn.
Also, Nathan, I just want to say, with Rage, his unarmed strikes do 1 damage to me a hit.
Oh God, they do. What the fuck?
Well,
shit, you also have advantage on the athletics, too.
Yep, because I'm raging. 26 to hit for 7 damage.
Yeah, it fucking hits.
You can always give up now.
Same spot, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit the wind out of him, and then he goes in for the ground.
Oh, let's see if he gets me. Let it. He does not.
Yeah, he's super fucking pissed. I almost want to give him rage because that's how angry he is. Go ahead. It's your turn.
I don't know if it'll help him at this point.
Probably not. You're just kicking the shit out.
24 for another 7. This time I do swap things up. I jump about 5 or so feet and just spin kick the shit out of his face.
Oh God. Yeah, you see a few teeth go flying, and he just kind of he does that thing like you see in movies where they get hit and they're just kind of like their whole face just fucking jiggles for a minute, and they're like shell shocked. And then he shakes it off, and for his turn, he he goes for the grapple again because he can't really do anything. It's almost like instead of him going for the grapple, it's like him falling and like trying to grapple you to keep it. Oh god, and that fits perfectly.
Oh,
You don't even have to roll. You have a +6.
Yeah, no.
It's back. Yeah, he just kind of once you hit him, it looks like he's going to grapple you, but it almost also seems like he's kind of like falling and trying to hold himself up. And then you're going to grapple him.
No, I meant to make that an attack.
Oh.
It's the same modifier. I just kick him in the teeth as he falls.
Oh god. He goes to fall on you. You kick him in the teeth. He is down.
Nice. How much gold did I win?
How many people bet on me this time, knowing how much of a fucking monster I am? Oh, God.
How much gold did I win?
98.
So, did we both win 98? Okay, we both did.
We both won 98 apiece.
Wait, but I only put in 5 gold.
I
Yeah,
put in
no, that was
84. Oh, I won 98.
How much did I get? Because I also betted on myself.
Shit, how would I calculate?
98
I don't
gold
fucking know.
pieces. I would say
Let's say it's 30 gold.
Okay.
Sure, I'm just pulling a number out my ass.
Yeah,
okay.
no,
So wait a minute. Wait. So he won. That means the odds were 6-1, right? 5
Sure,
times
yeah.
6 is 30. So 84 times 6 is what I won.
Okay, well, times that up, because I'm not good at math.
All
I
right,
was just
cool.
fucking pulling out numbers, bro.
I'm tuckered out.
504
Not a
gold pieces. I need to stay with this character. It's fucking rich.
Did you just say 504?
Yeah, just one 504
Jesus
pieces.
Christ. Okay. Alright.
This was fun. I'll probably be back. But for now, I think I'm good. And by that, I mean I'm out of ranges.
Alright,
Haywood slides a gold piece to Callie and says, "Here, buy yourself something nice."
Thanks.
oh god, I hate him. I'm gonna have someone capture you and cut your fucking tongue out.
Augury's probably wondering, where the fuck are they? Why is he taking so long?
Right? Okay, let's so you're heading back there.
For all she knows, just...
Let's end it there tonight. We'll have you go back. Actually, let's you can go back and tell Augury, how you did or whatever. And we'll end it right after.
I'm back.
I need to stay with this character because that's so much gold. That's the most gold I've had out of any of my characters combined.
Yeah, I returned to her. I handed her 30 gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep it, man.
Where am I?
No, this was fun. I didn't do it for the gold.
Here I am.
I did it to kick arrogant assholes' teeth out.
And you did.
My lady, I've returned.
Oh god, I'll deal with that in a second. Augury, thanks to you, she looks shocked and she's like, I here, take at least half of it. You did the work.
He shakes his head, no, it's not about the gold, it's about the trophies. I hold out my hand of some bloodied teeth I collected.
It's a good place to make some money and get some frustration out for sure. Well, you have my word, I'll use this to better us as a collective.
The guild's nice and all, but I think I might be going back there more often. Hopefully we don't cross paths.
Nice. Yeah, she goes back over to Stoke, and you see them talking, and she shows them the gold, and they're talking about stuff. Now we'll do the very unfortunate encounter with with Dreska here. What are you saying?
I said, "My lady, I've returned."
You see her kind of like she's trying not to pay attention to you as you're walking up, and she's like, "Oh, you're back. Okay."
Please tell me his mom bribe to get him into the guild.
Got in on his
Maybe.
skill alone.
You have to take in my special
He's a
little
master
boy.
performer.
He's always wanted to join the guild like his daddy.
I'll let you roll.
was in the guild.
Tell you what, instead of just straight up making her not like you, roll a
Persuasion?
no, roll a roll a persuasion. Just to
I mean,
see
you say
how
that
she
shit,
likes it.
like, I feel like it's reasonable.
That's awesome.
I had a.
She's like, "Oh, yes, you've returned."
Why? Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
It's not
Before she does, Haywood puts his finger on her lips and says, "Shh,"
Oh no, your sticky ass butter.
and he hands her a pack of raisins, and he says, "Before you think about us, I want you to think about it overnight."
I found these myself.
Oh god, that is. She just kind of like looks at your finger, like her eyes are really wide, like please don't fucking touch me. And then she looks back at you, and she's just like,
I'm just gonna start dragging him away.
I'm having the imagination, like the thought that when I took my finger off of her lips, she did the, and she could tell that her lips were kind of sticky.
I'm gonna
as you go
to drag you away as you're harassing this woman.
as you go to pull your finger away, you feel it stick against her. Oh my god. And she just kind of like wipes her mouth immediately, and then it's like, I've got to go over here. And she goes over this.
That 10 turned into a 6 after this interaction.
It sure as fuck did. Like, oh my god, no, that's too funny. I hate how much I love your character right now. Like,
So terrible.
oh, it's the worst. It's like a train wreck. Like I don't know.
He grows on you. I told you that's my personality trait. No one can stay mad at me too long. I defuse the situation.
Well, I mean,
How's
really
he the
though.
one in a group though? I want to know this.
What?
How is he the charismatic one in our group?
I don't know. Like, he should be. Like, he had his +4 on performance and persuasion. Like, look at that. That's a 19 I just rolled.
The dice have spoken.
The dice knows.
Yeah, it fucking does. It didn't want me having her.
All right, let's end it there. I don't know how long it's going to be that Logan's going to be out. I hope not long, but you know,
if he's still out by next week, we'll just do our normal session next week.
Okay, I was going to say we can either finish this one or whatever. We can finish
this one does have a lot of gold
I
though.
like the setting. Also, can we be level 2?
We are level 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we level 3?
Not yet. You haven't done enough to get level 3 yet. You have probably brought it close, but not.
One combat.
Yeah, but those were fucking. Yeah, you're right. Even with the other interactions and jumping off the roof, it's going to be a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to stop the recording.